Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to Jen on the Rocks. And on today's episode, we're going to talk about women's empowerment for the rest of Women's Empowerment Month. So stay tuned and hope you guys enjoy. And don't forget to subscribe. Hey, you guys, and welcome to Jen on the Rocks. And this week, we are talking about women's empowerment for Women's Empowerment Month. Now, I know everyone has a woman in their life that they are inspired by, that they are motivated by, that's an inspiration, that has pushed them beyond their comfort zone. And so that's what we kind of want to focus on today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I want your feedback. Leave comments. So this week, I want to talk about one of the women who's been very instrumental in my life, and basically the woman who's been there from the very beginning, who taught me everything I know. And of course, that's my mom, whom I'm her namesake. Her name is Virginia, and my name is Virginia as well. She passed away in 2011, but I'm still benefiting from the impact of her and her support to this very day. My mother she was always a great motivator to push me to do whatever I put my mind to. Even when it was something that I may have initially thought I wanted to do, but found it to be challenging or disinteresting, she always pushed me to see it through to the very end. So nothing could be left undone unless I chose not to tell her about it. But if I told her about a goal I wanted to accomplish, she always pushed me and motivated me to accomplish that goal and see that to the very end, whatever the task may have been. And she was always open to me pursuing my dreams, whatever it may have been. She always supported me. When I was a little girl and I wanted to take piano lessons, she pushed me to take piano lessons, and she motivated me. She supported me through that, and I became very successful in that. When I wanted to do modeling, she pushed me to be a model, and I didn't have quite as much success as I did with the music industry, but I still had a little bit of success with child modeling. When I wanted to be a cheerleader, when I wanted to write this book, I didn't start, but she would always, before she passed away, she was just like, Jen, you can do this. When are you gonna start? What are you waiting on? You know, she was always with the questions because she did not believe in procrastination. My mother came from an era in time where there was not a luxury of procrastination for us as a people. Like, we had to get out there, we had to get stuff done, we had to accomplish goals, because if we didn't, then we would be destitute as a whole. And so she instilled those same values in me, and that motivates me and pushes me to this very day. From being the mother that I am, from being the writer that I am, to being the person that I am, anything that I attach myself to, I always try to give it more than 1,000% of who I am. And so I kind of wanted to just highlight her today. And next week we're going to talk about another woman in my life who, especially since my mother has passed on, she has kind of filled in the gap, so to speak, in being that person that I can depend on and to keep me in line. You know, it's a part of being true to who you are, and a part of motivation is also reminding you that if you're not doing the very best that you can do, keeping you on your toes, you know, holding you accountable. Most people these days do not believe in accountability. Where I'm one of those people. I believe in being accountable. I believe in being held accountable, especially when it comes to friendships, when it comes to any type of relationship. If you and I are in close proximity to each other, then we have to be able to hold one another accountable. Accountability is substantial. It's direly needed in today's society, where we're greatly lacking accountability. And so another thing that my mom taught me is to always be true to who I am. And I may not necessarily be everybody's cup of tea. You know, like I know the attributes that are me. You know, like I have a dry sense of humor. I love Frasier. I love, you know, romantic comedies, but I also like pretty much like action movies more so than romantic comedies. I'm not big on romantic comedies. And I like sci-fi. I like, you know, Star Trek. And a lot of people may not necessarily like that or those type of issues. Or like when I wrote my book, part of the problem with marketing my book is that I don't really fit into a cookie cutter mold of what marketing may be. My book doesn't necessarily fit into one genre of reading. And so that's been one of the challenges in marketing because I don't necessarily fit in. But it also makes it a great marketing tool because I don't fit into cookie cutter molds. And I think sometimes society gravitates to those things that are not inside this normal box that we like to keep ourselves in. So, in conclusion, looking forward to next week. You guys tap into the comments, let me know, give me your feedback. Let's chat. I'm on Instagram as well. We can chat wherever you find me. If you find me on the website, go ahead and leave a message there. I always respond to any and every message that's sent to me as quickly as I can. Let's chat, let's talk. Who's inspiring you? Who's motivating you? And also, if you would like to order a shirt, please feel free to do so. You can do that, leave a note in the comments, or you can go to my website and you can leave a message that you want to order a shirt. Let me know. Please feel free, support the movement, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.